Bad Bunny, that Puerto Rican American citizen guy who just cleaned up at the Grammys and is really big in popular music and on Spotify streaming services, et cetera, et cetera. Uh, there's a lot of controversy because he's doing a halftime show, and a lot of people don't think he's actually an American citizen. Well, I personally don't know who he is either. However, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll tell you why. One thing I want to mention is that the halftime show itself is kind of an anomaly the way it is today. Let's go back 40 years to say 1986, and the halftime show was just some entertainers. They were not famous people, celebrities, pop stars, anything like that. In other words, you could have got your high school cheerleaders to do the halftime show at a Super Bowl. Uh, my perspective is, remember 2004, the famous Janet Jackson situation where she exposed her breast? Well, I was in a room in Puerto Rico with a bunch of men watching that game, and we didn't see it anything until the next day. That's my perspective on halftime shows and how they have evolved. This evolution was brought by this urge to get women to watch football. Do not get mad at me. This is a fact. The halftime show changed because they wanted to get more women to watch football. This came about around the same time when they started hiring women to do half time interviews and things like that. You see the women on the sidelines. This is nothing against women. I'm just explaining how halftime evolved over the years. It's an entertainment venue, and it gets bigger and bigger every year. So, given the importance of the Super Bowl, keep in mind that out of the most watched 20 television shows in American history, 19 of them are Super Bowls. So, yes, it's important to get all the fans and everybody who likes football involved. Now, back to Bad Bunny. This whole controversy about Bad Bunny is a moot point for me because hey, he's Puerto Rican, he's an American citizen, and it wouldn't matter if he wasn't. We've had plenty of foreigners do the halftime show for the Super Bowls over the years. This is just ridiculous for people to protest this and have their own halftime show with Kid Rock and God only knows who else. Uh, I'm gonna watch Bad Bunny. I want to see him perform. I know some Spanish, and but apparently he is so popular that it doesn't matter if you know Spanish or not. And what do I have to lose? Nothing. Look, my team is not in the Super Bowl. They suck. They always suck. So you might as well watch the Super Bowl halftime show and check out Bad Bunny and just see how cool Bad Bunny is. Rooting for you, guy. Hasta la vista.